right, and then we could start to. We need to really start pumping out builders. I think I'm gonna start pumping builders out here in Visu and just start trying to get them going all across our empire. So for now, I think we'll start to build some walls here in Faro in case Scotland gets any ideas of attacking us there. And you know what? Let's also bring our archer over into Faro in case this crossbowman tries to get a little comfortable attacking it. So yeah, I think we're just gonna try and get our archers to defend the coastal cities here, or our new city. Okay, so he's mad about us settling too close. We'll just take the Diplo favor from him doing that. I wonder what city-state this is about to become over here. Didn't even realize. Okay, so it's Armagh. Interesting. I forget the abilities. Okay, your builders can make monastery improvements. Yeah, we don't really care about that, but I wouldn't mind becoming suzerain of Armagh here. It would be nice. We could do it in one turn, so you know what? Let's do that. Might as well become suzerain of them while we can. And honestly, I'd love to get a city right next to them here. I'm thinking of settling on the coast somewhere over here, take advantage of these 4 food rice tiles. We'll have to see what happens there. Let's get mathematics. Let's get defensive tactics as well, because I'd love to try and get the mausoleum at some point. And okay, Scotland. I would love to try and steal this settler of Scotland, but we've already stolen 2 settlers off of them, and I think stealing a third would be a little more difficult. So let's just fortify our archers for now and keep on moving. It does look like Scotland is going to try and settle somewhere over here, maybe off of the lake right there, which would be helping them. Okay, so for these World Congress sessions, this one I'm just gonna vote for city center. For whatever reason, the AI always votes for the city center here, so we might as well get one point into a diplomatic victory. And for this, it's usually whoever has the most diplo favor. And honestly, it's this guy who we haven't met, so I'm not really too sure. But let's just vote. Let's just vote. We'll vote for Dido on this one because she might put a lot of herself into that. Let's just see what we do. She might vote for herself a lot on that, so let's see. Okay, unmet player won that, but yeah, like I said, AI always votes for the city center on this one, so at least we did get the 1 diplo favor, or the 1 diplomatic victory point for voting that. Now, I really want to start taking advantage of Dido, or Portugal's ability here, and that is trading with coastal cities. Really improves the yield. So once I want to get this galley back to Visu to heal up, and then we gotta really start exploring all of the ocean here to see if we can find any other cities that have been settled on the coast, because so far we're just trading with ourselves right now, which isn't ideal. Okay, we're gonna keep pumping out builders here, so let's get into the queue and just go with 3 more builders there. What we want to do is, I think we're gonna improve this to get the luxury of honey. We'll improve the cattle as well, and then we'll start making this builder go over to Faro to try and improve all of these tiles. We need a lot of improved tiles to make these cities functioning properly. We'll move the galley over to Visu and get this galley back up to full health. Okay, looks like they just want to buy our diplo favor here. Let's try to get open borders. And you know what? Instead of that, let's try and get. Okay, I was gonna try and get gold per turn, but he doesn't have enough gold, it looks like. So, you know what? I'm gonna refuse this deal, and I gotta start selling off my luxuries to the AI to start That is very, very solid. Not gonna be mad about that whatsoever. Looks like there's a bit of a naval battle going on over here. And you know what? I might consider getting this archer to go into the city to try and see what's on this land over here. Because, I don't know, I'm a little curious to see what is over there. Hopefully the galleys don't come and try to attack us now, but we'll see. Let's get this cattle built, gets us a little extra production there. We'll make sure, yep, they're working on that tile, so that's nice. Got a little extra production there, and we'll try and get this builder to come over into Faro and get some tiles built there. So let's get this archer to move over here, I guess. Oh wow, there's actually another one of those barbarian outposts over here, which is a little annoying, but it's okay. Okay, we'll get this builder to come over here, and we'll just keep moving through these turns. Let's get this galley to heal up, and we'll get this archer to get onto the land and start attacking this spearman, I guess. So far, I think we're having a pretty solid start. Uh-oh. Bit of an issue that this galley has attacked our archer here. This spearman might start attacking our archer as well, but we'll try and get it on land and promote it so that it is back up to full HP. I don't think we can do it on the same turn, but let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but hopefully that archer doesn't die. Okay, like I said, we'll just bring this builder over here, and we'll keep pumping builders out of Visu. It's just to try and get as many builders around our empire as possible. And yeah, look. Ah, dang, that archer just died. That is an absolute shame. That is a real shame, seriously. But it is what it is, I guess. Let's get this archer to try and take out this galley over here. And this settler, I don't know if I should play it safe and settle it on the ghost here, or try and risk it and get it to go over here. Honestly, I'm a risky man, so let's try and make it sail onto this little continent over here and try to get another city going down there. I think I'm just gonna keep pumping out settlers in Lisbon to try, or should I get this library built? You know what, I'll get the library built, and then we'll start getting settlers going, to try and help the city out. Is there anything I can, actually, you know what, we'll just buy the library straight up, and I'd actually love to get a harbor built here as well. So you know what, I think I'm gonna do that. We'll get the harbor built, and you know what, I'd love to try and get Hercules back, to try and get a bit of an advantage building districts in all of our cities. So we'll see what we can do there, but let's get this builder going over here, and we'll build a mine to try and get some extra production in this city. I'm gonna be a little annoyed if that galley coastal villages are sugar tile there, but let's keep on. Let's start making some farms over here. Honestly, we'll build a farm there. I might buy the tile over here to see if we can get a little triangle of farms built that starts getting built up. We'll build another farm over here. Then we'll get I think we'll start getting the horses built up and a mine built up there as well, so that we have some extra protection, or some extra production rather. Okay, so there's that barbarian galley that could be coming for our settlers, so let's make sure this settler doesn't get taken, and we'll just build, or make sure our galley is on that. So yeah, we'll build the mine. That's some extra production for that city. We'll try and get that tile there and build another farm over on that tile. But yeah, I think we're just gonna be getting settlers out, getting districts out, getting cities built, and getting builders out of here as well. I'd love to get the ancestral hall built before we settle this city, because that would just be very useful, and we are in a normal age. So what I think I want to do here is reform the coinage. We're going to be getting our trade routes going pretty heavily, I think, in this era, so we'll get to reform the coinage so that our trade routes are giving us era score as well. We'll get the pasture built here so we can start getting some horses as well, and some extra production, and hopefully we can get this city settled before the ancestral hall. And you know what, I think what I'll do is bring issue right now with us is our huge lack of science. We really gotta start building campuses and getting our trade routes going because that's, I think, what's killing us is the fact that we don't have any trade routes going out to any coastal cities. So I could get this archer to maybe do a bit of exploring, or this warrior even. For now, I'll just start making this warrior go towards the west so they can start exploring maybe, because yeah, it would be quite useful for us. Yeah, we'll name them the Hellish Sharpshooters. That's pretty cool. And we'll wait for this builder, or for Magnus to get established in the city. We'll chop the woods out. Then we'll get this settler settled. And we'll hit next turn. I don't think we're off to the worst start, but we're definitely not off to the best start. The AI has a pretty big advantage on us currently, but we also don't have our trade routes really like organized right now, so we're gonna try and get that established, I think, and then we'll be good to go. A lot of naval battles going on here with Dido, it looks like. So yeah, okay, we'll just get this archer to come back here, skip the turn of that builder. We'll get this warrior, honestly, to get onto the open sea. We'll keep this archer where it is. Let's start. You know what? Ooh, we could get an industry built in Lisbon here. So you know what? We'll build the farms. We'll get like some triangle farms going here, and we just gotta wait one more turn to get this settler built. Then we can have the ancestral hall, which will allow us to settle the city, and a builder will pop out of it, which will be very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So there we go. Magnus is established. We will chop the woods for the extra production. Ancestral hall is built. Let's build a campus. We could do a +2 campus over here on these wood tiles, or we could build it on the tile next to the volcano, which honestly I'm not a fan of. So I think what we'll do is we'll build it on this tile over here, and just to chop the woods there, yeah, we'll build it on that tile for the extra 2 science. We'll get these farms built. How many farms do we actually have right now? We have 1, 2, 4. I think we only have the 4. If we get one more farm, we'll get a farm built over here, and then we'll have this farm here. We'll get the boost for feudalism, which will also be nice. So let's found this city. I think what we'll do is we'll just keep getting campuses built. Look at this +4 campus that I didn't even see. Oh my gosh, that's huge from those coastal reefs. So yeah, we're definitely purchasing that, building our campus right there. And what I might even do is wait for the Faith to get Hercules back. We only need 1,000, so we'll stop the production of that and build a monument there. And yeah, that is pretty massive for us, honestly, if we can get that campus up very, very fast. Let's also start getting researcher built for Bengala to get as much science as possible for our cities. We'll get the warrior to start exploring out west, get this archer to fortify, and let's get this galley to start exploring out west as well, because we gotta start finding these other cities to get these trade routes up and running. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to start selling these horses. 3 gold per turn is pretty solid, so I will take that. That's pretty nice. I do not mind that whatsoever. And yeah, I think what we gotta start doing now is we have to get the wheel here eventually. So yeah, we'll get the wheel. We'll get engineering after that, and then we could try to go for... I would love to start industrial zone city, maybe. I don't know, maybe not. I think we could get an industrial zone built in Lisbon and try to make that our central city that helps our other cities out with production. So I think in Faro we could start getting our theater square built, maybe, or a diplomatic quarter. I don't know, or we could get a commercial hub, try and make this our money-making city. Could even build the commercial hub over here and try to get a harbor built over here. Nah, you know what? We'll just build it next to the city hub there. We'll get another farm built there. We'll almost have 6 farms for the feudalism boost there. Okay, I had to make a bit of a cut there because had some people coming over, and we're gonna just continue on for a little bit here, and then we can get maybe end the video very, very soon. But we do have this settler coming out. We've got our quarry up here now. Yeah, we're very, very close to being able to get Hercules again to build up some of our infrastructure in here. So let's hit next turn. One thing I was looking at is Evora, how this campus is also about to get built, and how it could definitely maybe use a builder down there at some point as well. So we gotta be careful that we don't forget about this city because it is a little away from the rest of our cities. Let's get that farm built, and then we'll build our industry of honey over in Lisbon, as another builder is about to be coming out here. What I think I'll do maybe is I'm thinking of honestly harvesting this rice tile here, and then maybe buying the stone over here and building another quarry. So yeah, let's harvest that. We now have 2 population. We'll build or buy this tile and start having our city work on that, and then we will go over here with our builder and build the quarry, get a bit more production, and another settler is about to pop out of Beja. And honestly, I'm not really too sure where I want to build that. Maybe we could try and get a city going somewhere over here. Honestly, I feel like that would be pretty solid if we were to build. I'm not too sure where yet, but I want to get our warrior on this area of land to see if we can try and explore and find a suitable spot for a city. Honestly, one somewhere over here would be pretty solid, even just from what we've found so far. I've got a couple decent options. I don't think I want to get a city built over here because there aren't really many solid tiles there, so we'll start getting this settler to come out that way and keep exploring the coast over here. There's a lot of luxuries in this area over here. I think a city over this way would be pretty solid, honestly. I think, and honestly, yeah, we'll just keep pumping out builders out of Visu. Definitely just gonna be our city for builders right now, and we're about to get the feudalism boost because I think this will be our 6th farm that we're about to build. Let's okay, we're gonna, I think, need to get a harbor built in Beja now, and you know what, I think we'll just have it stay there and we'll build a granary here because we are now about to call let's get Hercules to build our harbor. We'll get the boost of cartography there. Let's stop feudalism and go into civil service, because right now we'll get feudalism by building this farm. Oh, actually, we get it in one more turn, so we'll finish feudalism. We'll get our archer. So just chill there for a little bit. Get this galley to explore, and wow, there is a lot of land over here. There's a lot of land over here that hasn't been settled, so I think definitely getting a lot of settlers to settle this land over here would be very, very ideal for us. And yeah, I think that's the best move for us right now. Okay, so now that we've gotten feudalism, I think what we'll do is we will plug in serfdom. And yeah, that's going to be very nice for us to take advantage of that as much as possible. I think also what we'll do, get this builder to go on the cattle over here. I think what we gotta start doing is getting builders out to the cities like in Beja and Avora that are far away. So you know what, we'll build this cattle and then get the horses going in Avora, and even like a mine, or chop the woods here on this tile there. We'll have to see. Hercules can start going over to Bragança, and we'll get machine. No, we'll start making our way to mass production. We'll get all of these going here, and I think over here, let's try to go for medieval ferries. I would love to get the Angkor Watts built. It's a pretty good wonder. It's pretty solid. Let's get our warrior onto land, and honestly, there is. So what we'll do is there is a bit of there's a couple like tribal villages I'd love to get our warrior to go get. We'll get them to go get that one. We'll get our galley to continue exploring. Oh, and look at that. There's another civilization over there that I would love to try and discover to see if we can get some trade routes going out to them, because man, we really need those trade routes going. Okay, so now let's get this campus built up, which is crazy for the science. Very, very nice that we've gotten that campus up so fast. Let's declare friendship with Lautaro again. He's got both sugar districts that we can build up right now. We could get this campus built, but it's already gotten a lot of production into it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we've met Georgia. I wonder if she has any coastal cities. If she doesn't, that's going to be very annoying for us, man. It's going to be really annoying. But it looks like this is another big continent over here. And that's pretty solid for us if that is a big continent, because that will mean there's a lot of cities or a lot of civilizations that we can discover over there. Okay, so now let's get this builder going over to Beja, I think. Yeah, and ooh, I think we gotta get a harbor built here, but then we'll just make the builders keep pumping out so that Hercules can go over there. Let's get this tribal village. It's just giving us faith, which is actually kind of useless. Can we purchase? I kind of want to purchase the library here. So you know what? Let's get a trader built out for Bragança, and then we'll buy the library that can be built. We'll get this tribal village, and okay, it's giving us an inspiration, a couple inspirations, which is actually pretty solid. And let's just fortify that archer because it's not really doing much. And we gotta get this settler onto land as fast as possible, or let's try to become friends with Dido. We'll send a delegation. I really can't have that settler be taken by Dido. Doesn't look like she wants to trade anything. Do you want horses? No, she doesn't want horses. Okay, well, let's just hope this boat doesn't take her settler over here. And we'll get this galley to keep exploring. We've discovered Hansa, which is a coastal city-state, so we could even trade with them. Let's see. Ooh, you know what? I think I want to try and get control of Venice, because we want to get trade routes going as much as possible this era, and we're definitely going to be taking advantage of the boost that we get from Venice, which is extra gold from trade routes, basically. So yeah, I think, ooh, this is kind of scary, this barbarian clan over here, but let's get our settler onto land. I honestly might even settle a city on this continent, like central here, and then try to get a bunch of coastal cities built. I think that might be the play, honestly. We could try and get our settler built like here, somewhere on the coast there, and then try to just take this whole continent. Let's get this guy over here. We'll build this harbor up, and that will be it for Hercules. We'll get this galley to continue to explore next turn, and honestly, it might be getting close to when we end the episode. I think we've done quite a bit in this episode. We've gotten Hercules to build 3 districts for us. Well, this is going to be our 3rd district here. Bada bing, bada boom. We've gotten quite a few builders out. There's our trader that we've built. We could build the lighthouse, and I might get this trader to go out to Bragança, see what that thing can do. But let's build our city over here, and man, yeah, we'll be able to get a industry of tobacco going right away, which is actually pretty crazy. Yeah, I think we'll settle this city and then call it an episode. Let's get the library built there. Let's get our warrior to keep exploring this continent. We'll get this galley to go exploring over there. This is a really our capital if you'd like. What we'll do is we'll get this built up here.
The purpose of education.
Let's get this built. Not going to be a ton of production in this city, and it actually is not the best loyalty I've ever seen either, but let's just build up. Let's try and get a monument going. We'll purchase the monument, we'll purchase the granary, and then I might have to try and get Victor in Ponta Delgada at some point, but that I think is going to do it for this episode. If you're enjoying the Civ 6 series, make sure to leave a like, and if you haven't watched the previous episodes, you can find them in the I might leave a playlist in the description if you want to go and watch the other Civ 6 videos that I have, and in the end card there will be the prior episode that I'll have linked. So thank you so